Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today's video, as you can tell by the title, is Let's Catch Up. So I haven't filmed in probably a good 2 months, and that was partly personal reasons, just a lot of things going on behind the scenes, just travel. But also, I needed to reset. I felt like my videos were just becoming a little too, I'll say mundane. It was just so repetitive with just try-on hauls and just fashion, 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 try on, try on, try on. But I also started it out as a beauty, fashion, and lifestyle, and fashion just happened to be what actually took off. But I also have a lot of interest in skincare and makeup. No worries, I will still be doing fashion, but I just thought that, you know, here we are in the new year. I just had so many clothes and I did a huge decluttering. I didn't want to start off the new year bringing more stuff into the house. So I thought, okay, I'll start off this new, 2024 reset with what I'm currently using and what I've used up in my skincare and makeup. So for me, my problem areas I've noticed that are troublesome to me are my neck, my lip lines, my under eyes, and I was always looking for products. And I've spoke about this brand before. It's called Dermalect, and I cannot say enough about their neck cream. This here is their Dermalect Self-Esteem Neck Firming Lift. This was one of those products, probably, that I can say hands down is the only product that I've ever seen that actually made a difference in smoothing out all the neck creases and, all the things that I dislike about my neck area. And I'm sure a lot of you also have that concern. So I can't speak enough about this. This is my third tube. Be completely honest, I just kind of forgot about it, and then when I was planning this video, I was like, oh my goodness, I can't even believe that I haven't been using it. No wonder why I felt blah. No, I'm just kidding. Like, when there's something missing, you know that you're missing steps along the way, but you can't identify what it is. This is one of those products that I'm so glad that I am back on it. I can't say enough good things about it. It is perfection as far as it really does what it says it's going to do. So I use this first, and then I go in with their Smooth Upper Lip and Peri-Oral Anti-Aging Treatment, and that's for my lips. It has a topper like that. I just squeeze it out and I just pat it along my upper lip area. Sometimes I will go in here. And, for that initial application, it definitely smooths out my fine lines. And this is another product that I did full off the wagon. And I am so glad that it's back in my rotation, because I swear, honestly, by these two products. The other product that I also, Dermalect just went to the back of the corner there, is their Self-Esteem Beauty Sleep Serum. It has glycolic, salicylic, and L-ascorbic acid, so we know all the things all those products, all those ingredients do. And it's wonderful. I probably have about this much left of it. This I have only bought one bottle. The others are multiple purchases. If you were going to splurge, I would say these are the two that you should go for. So let's reset all the way to my evening when I'm actually taking my makeup off and washing my face. The two products I've been using and really loving are the first, I've been using the Clinique Take the Day Off. I happen to like the oil as opposed to the balm. Either one works. I don't know if you understand the premise of pre-cleanse, but these types of products have a way in which they break down all the impurities and oils and all the makeup before you go in with cleansing your face. So I've been pre-cleansing, double cleansing for years, and I honestly believe in it so much. I will never take that out of my rotation. I'm not a wipe, take off my makeup person. I pre-cleanse and then I go in with my facial wash. And the facial wash I've been using is the La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. This is my second bottle of this. And again, I can't say enough about it. It hasn't affected my rosacea. I have a tendency to have redness throughout this area. Does not bother me. It's very gentle, and La Roche-Posay is, you know, a standard drugstore product, and I've really been enjoying it. I think this is the only product that I've used from them. I could be wrong, but cannot say enough good things about it. It's soap-free, sulfate-free, fragrance-free, ceramides, niacinamide. So it has all the things. It's a prebiotic thermal water as well, which is interesting. I didn't realize that. So that's the backstory, right? So that's what I'm using to wash my face in the morning. I do not wash my face. It was too harsh. Generally what I would do is just get up and just start prepping my skin. And I start off with a vitamin C. I actually was in Sephora a few months ago and I purchased Sunday Riley, their like complete kit, if you would. But I had never tried the brand, and I was talking to one of the associates in Sephora, and she, you know, I was telling her my concerns at the time. She was like, well, why don't you try this? And I've always been a big proponent of vitamin C, had always used it for the longest time, and I had always, for the most part, was using the Ole Hendrickson brightening, vitamin C brightening, or brightening vitamin C. I'll list everything down below that I'm speaking about. You know, I was just looking for something different other than that, and I went towards Sunday Riley, and I really, really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed their vitamin C, and I also enjoyed the facial oil. So this will definitely be a repurchase, along with the vitamin C, if I don't go with the Ole Hendrickson. So I followed this YouTuber, I think it's Mixed Makeup, it's Susan Yara, and her brand is sold at Target. It's called Notorium, and I had heard a lot of very good reviews. I know her ingredients are really good. It is sold at Target, so the price point is different. So I said I'm going to try it, her vitamin C, and I did really like it a lot, especially the price. But I did want to mention this here. And this is a BHA liquid exfoliant, 2%. It's a leave-on exfoliant with 2% salicylic and bioactive fruit acid. So with this, I just go in, dab some on a cotton round, and I just take it around my cleansed face. I think you can use it morning and night. It says after cleansing, apply even layer onto face with either your palms of your hand or a cotton pad. I didn't even think to use the palm of my hand, but you don't rinse it off. And again, when I speak about the rosacea, I don't want to be stripping my skin and doing any more damage. So I use this probably, I'll say, like every other night, every 2 nights. It just depends on what I have going on, honestly. So there's no real rhyme or reason, but I at least get it in 3 or 4 times a week. And I feel like it does make a difference with my pores and just like evening out. I feel like, oh, it's an exfoliant, it's doing something, and I do believe that it is. So I can't speak enough about this brand. Like I said, it is sold at Target, so for most of us it's easy access, and I really do like it. I will say that I know she came out with some more things. I just need to go to Target and take a look at them, and you know, I'm always looking for that glow, which is why I really like those two. I really like the Sunday Riley and the Ole Hendrickson vitamin C. I do think that they add a brightness to my face when I use them. However, I've been using this product, this good old, it is a vitamin C dark spot serum. I picked it up because I, you know, heard people talking about it, you know, people were giving it rave reviews, so that whole thing. So I subscribe to it, but I don't have dark spot issues. If you do, I've heard that, you know, it really diminishes the dark spots, but this is something that I'm not struggling with. So I think I'm just going to park it. I'll probably give it to my mom or another family member, and then I will certainly go back. So once I do my vitamin C, after I applied the Dermalect, I do my vitamin C. This is new, but when I show you the product, most of you will probably, oh, sure, of course you use that, or of course you tried that. And that is the Advanced Snail Mucin Power Essence from CosRx. I was so hesitant about this for a number of reasons. Obviously, the name is enough to make me want to turn the other way. And I think it was Prime, one of the Prime sales last year, that I was like, okay, I'm just going to go in. I think it was like 10 bucks, 11 bucks or something. I said, okay, let me try it. Well, as you can see, I am making my way through this. And I'm going to say, so I use it after my skin is still a little wet. And then I go in with this because from what I understand, you're supposed to use this with some dampness. So if my face is dried down from my vitamin C, I'll just wet my hands a little bit, put a couple of pumps in the palm of my hand, rub it together, and it does have a little bit, let me see if I can show you the consistency. I don't know that you're going to be able to pick it up. Not fiberish, but you know, it does have some tack to it, but it also is a little, I can't describe it, I can't think of the word I'm looking for. But in any event, you can see that it just goes into your skin so beautifully. And if I tell you, once this settles in your skin is feeling so hydrated and so smooth. I am blown away by, blown away is an exaggeration. I was pleasantly surprised. I know. At the end of the night, I just put this on and my skin, I wake up and it is still hydrated. It feels so smooth. My pores look really nice. And then I repeat it the next day. And I have to say, I really did not want to subscribe to it because everybody was. And I was like, no, 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 this is something you don't need. And then I said, okay, Joni, let's try it. And there's another, I think there's a moisturizer in this line as well. And I think I'm tempted to try that as well because I've been using the same moisturizer. For quite some time. I haven't changed winter, spring, summer, fall. I use it most of the time. And that is the Weleda Skin Food. Ultra rich, it's very thick. I'll just put some on my hand here. I mean, that is not moving. It's a very thick moisturizer, but it does take a little bit to dry down. It does have a little bit of, there's lanolin in it. So if that says anything, if that is the explanation as to why it takes a while for it to absorb into your skin. And although it probably would be best to use it at night, I use it day and night. I'm telling you, it's the only moisturizer I use. I have others, but for some reason, especially in the winter, like I will say that, yes, my skin is absorbing it. But I use this, and then I take a couple of drops of the Sunday Riley face oil. It's the CEO Glow Vitamin C and Turmeric face oil. And let me say, I love this face oil. I had used the Tarte Maracuja oil for a long time, but it was, I don't need it, and I wouldn't use it every day. This, I don't miss a beat. I wear it every single day. I just rub it in my hands, pat it on my face, let it sit for a few minutes, and then most mornings I go in and I just use my gua sha, and I just gua sha away for a few minutes, and that to me just kind of sets my day. Anything that I'm talking about that's going on my face is going all over my neck and my décolletage. I hope I probably should have stated that, but that is something that I am also trying to be much more thoughtful about because I've neglected it for years. I see the results of that and I don't like it, so I'm trying to, you know, combat it, and I think it's working. And then, of course, our sunscreen. That goes on after I gua sha because I don't want to really be removing it. So then I slather my sunscreen on, and winter, spring, summer, fall, it's a staple. And I do tend to really like the Ulta MD, and that's my go-to, but I have tried the e.l.f. I really like the Super Goop, but this is the one I'm currently using. And then just I did forget to mention this, but I am using this up as well, you know, just a dot, and then I'll just kind of go around my eye with it as well. So that's pretty much my skincare routine, nothing extravagant. And then I just thought I would share a few makeup products that I've been really enjoying. So this Ole Henriksen, it is the, let me just show you, I am struggling. There is not much left of it. I will be purchasing this. I just put it under my eyes, you know, just dab it under my eyes, and I do see a really big difference in the brightness of my eyes. So I would use the Ole Henriksen brightening, and then I had started to use this. This is like my second tube of this Trish McEvoy Instant Eye Lift, and basically goes on before foundation and just a little triangle. I tend to have a really heavy hand, but I've been trying very hard to just take it down and just use tiny amounts. So that's what I use with this, but I just finished this one not too long ago, and so I purchased the Rare Beauty on the recommendation from someone I follow. So this is also a brightening, under eye brightener, and it has a metal tip here. So it's cooling under the eyes. And because I have such a little product of the Ole Henriksen, I have been putting this on as well, and I do really like it. I think I'm in the lightest shade, or maybe the next one up. And I do really like it. It makes a difference with my under eyes. I don't really struggle necessarily with dark under eyes or anything like that, but there is something to be said about just a little bit of brightening under your eyes. And so this I put on under my foundation as well. And the foundations I've been using, the Georgio Armani Luminous Silk I really like. That actually is what I have on today. I like the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder. But the two that I had been using for quite some time now are the NARS Light Reflecting. It is beautiful. That is one that I cannot say enough good things. I get a lot of compliments when I wear that foundation. But since I used that up, I needed a new foundation. And I did purchase, this is my second bottle of the House Labs, the Lady Gaga brand. It's a Triclone Skin Tech foundation. I have it in shade 175 Light Neutral, which might be a little dark because I think I used this a lot during the summer, and I just finished up the NARS. So I was scraping the bottle, I'm not even kidding. I was like, no, come on out. But anyway, this is a beautiful, beautiful foundation as well. It gives me that glow. If I don't set it, which I'm not a big powder person, like I don't powder down my face because again, I like that glow, but there are times where I'll just, you know, very small amount of powder, and I'll just, you know, touch up along certain areas. Obviously, I do set under my eyes with powder, but because I have such a heavy hand, I have to be very careful. But again, I know I'm not wearing this foundation, but I cannot say enough good things about it. The Giorgio Armani one, I have a little bit left, so I just want to use that. That's why this isn't out of the package yet. I'm really trying to use what I have and not get caught up in, oh my gosh, I need the next best product. I know the products that work, and I just feel like I'm going to continue to use them. please leave a comment down below and let me know, are you in that thought process? Like, I don't need any more product, I'm going to use what I have, I know it works. Or are you one that actually likes all the new things and new products and you just have to have it? The next two products that I've actually used up is the Rare Beauty Power Boost Bronzer Stick. And if I tell you, I am scraping because I liked it so much. The shade was perfect. I think Power Boost is the name of the shade because I don't see anything else other than Power Boost, but I could be wrong. But I really love this. It goes on easy. A lot of times I'll just rub it on the back of my hand and then take my brush and go in with applying it. For the blush, I've been using this Rare Beauty. I bought two of them months and months ago. If it's not a year already, I don't even know how long they're out, but I've been using these for quite some time. This shade is Hope, and there's nothing left. It is hard to believe that I have actually gone through that. It is such a pretty, like, mauvish pink is the way I feel like it shows up on me. And then I have the other one. I can't remember if it's Happy or Grace or Bliss. I cannot remember. But this one, I've used the whole thing. I mean, I can still get a little out, but there's no product. It's ever what's left on the applicator, which is shocking because a little bit goes a long way. I will say that I don't generally top off my bronzer with a powder bronzer, but I do top off the blush with a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic in Ecstasy. And that's basically the products that I wanted to talk about today. It was less about the makeup, but more like the skincare, and honestly just to, you know, be able to talk a little bit more about beauty and not just be so fashion focused. But wow, does it feel good to be back filming. I have to say, I'm very excited. I feel refreshed. I feel this is a great reset. I'm going to be doing not just fashion try on, but how to style XYZ. So if there are any items that you are struggling with how to style, please leave comments down below. Let me know what you're looking for, and I will see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching.